My name is Barb Smith. I started coming to Transformation Fitness and Wellness in April of 2016. Since I started, I have lost close to 20 pounds. My percentage of body fat dropped by about 7%, if not a little bit more. I happened to be rapidly approaching my 60th birthday and had been gaining weight over the past 15 years, just slowly creeping up until I gained 20 pounds and felt really uncomfortable. I am a marketing consultant, and so I work out of my home and find that I sit a lot all day, very inactive, had become very sedentary over the years. So I knew I was long overdue in trying to change this. I really did feel very uncomfortable. I had heard about Transformation Fitness and Wellness because I'm a member of NAWBO, Indianapolis, which is the National Association of Women Business Owners, and Erin Lindauer is now on the board. So I was getting notices of, things about Transformation Fitness through her. It took me a long time to do something about it. I sat and thought about it and said, I really should. It really took me a long time. I finally had to realize that I tried a lot of things, but I couldn't do this alone. I had to get some help, and that was the big aha moment for me, where I decided, okay, look, it's worth it. It's about taking care of me. Well, first and foremost, I was intrigued because it was a very holistic approach. They weren't just, come in and work out. I had been walking with a friend for about a year. We'd get up and walk for 30 minutes, brisk pace, and I really hadn't seen any results, any changes. I felt a little better, but I really hadn't seen any major changes. So I was impressed with the fact that this was a more holistic approach. There was talk about nutrition. There was talk about, kind of an initial fast isn't quite the right word, but an initial nutritional focus, and in addition then to the workouts. The biggest piece, I think, in helping me get there was the nutrition piece. And that was something I hadn't counted on. I've certainly tried diets, I think, my whole life. But especially the fact that as a woman, I think we're so conditioned to feeling that you have to starve yourself in order to lose weight, that this whole nutrition concept was kind of a struggle for me. It just kind of went against everything I'd heard and believed for so long that I felt I was doing something wrong. I was not hungry. The proportions, if you're eating the right kinds of foods, the proportions are good, and I felt full. I really was not hungry, and that surprised me. It also, because I was eating the right balance of foods, then I wasn't craving the sweets, the processed foods that I used to, and that surprised me too. Tracking foods on my FitnessPal is critical, because then I could look at it every day and say, okay, here I am. I'm doing well, not doing well, and here's where I need to shift some things. It also pointed out the days when maybe that glass of wine or two was a bit much. But it was good. It's really good to track and know what you're doing with all of that. The other aspect of the nutrition piece is that I was exhausted for a while. I was finding that right after I started, I was so tired, and I finally asked Justin, I said, I'm just so tired, I don't know what to do. And he said, that's because your protein isn't high enough. And especially for women, he reinforced that most women don't get anywhere near the amount of protein every day that we need. And as soon as I shifted that percentage and really got closer to about 100 grams of protein a day, the tiredness went away, I had a lot more energy, and I felt really good. And that made it even easier then to stay on the nutrition plan. I must admit I got really lucky, because my husband took on this whole cooking thing as a challenge for himself, which made my life a lot easier. He's been my grill master, so we'll grill chicken and steak, most evenings, or salmon or fish or whatever, and then have leftovers for the following day. We don't plan all of our meals for the week like some others do. That's not quite my planning ability, but we do follow, chicken, fish, steaks, and that kind of stuff most evenings, and then have enough left over for the following days, and it's just been easy. What I enjoy most about TFW, I think, is the commitment and the energy level of everyone that's here. They really are focused on helping you succeed. That has been important to me. You know, I get emails from Justin every week, you know, here's your weekly update, here's how you're doing, what can I do to help? I think everyone is just committed to my success and the success of everybody else here. I think I would tell others who might be considering something like this is that it really does depend on your own outlook. You know, if you come in determined to succeed, then there are the resources here and the commitment on the part of staff to help you get there, whatever that might be. Whether you want to gain weight, lose weight, tone up, just maintain. You know, I think this program is designed to support your goals, and they make it easy. I think one of the best results of this program for me is that I feel good about me. That was one of my goals because I had stopped feeling that way, and this program and the weight loss and everything has gotten me back to that. And I think it's really important to take care of myself, and I've been able to do that here.